Dear Wild Hunters friends, welcome to my channel. Hope everything fine with you and your families. As you can see, a great news from Sightmark, the first bright thermal unit 216x35. I'm very proud to have it in my hands. I'm the very first journalist in the world to have it. So I'm very proud, and I thank you very much, the Sightmark staff, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Unfortunately, I can hold it only for one day and one night, so I will try to do the best I can to make good footage. But anyway, in a very next future, I will have the opportunity to have it for some time, and I will be able to make a very exhaustive and complete hunting field test. Okay? Well, let's start with the wonderful features of this night device, thermal device. Okay, first of all, as you can see, is a very compact device, very light, 450 grams, and very compact, so you can mount it in a semi-automatic rifle, a bolt action, a straight pull, without changing the ergonomy and the barycentrum of your rifle. And you can have a combo that is very fast on the acquisition of the target, and this is one of the most important feature I have strongly appreciated of this Wraith thermal unit. Okay, let's start from the bottom. Okay, you have here a standard Weaver Picatinny mount with now I want to show you here. You can see an hexagonal bolt. Okay, just to move it firm on your Picatinny rail system. Okay, this is the first feature, and I strongly appreciated it because in this way you have a universal mount that fits most of the rifles and carbine actually on the market. Now let's start with the very interesting features. For what it concerns the power units, Sightmark has decided to have two different kinds of power. The first one is this one. There are two lithium batteries, the standard CR123A, which last for 4 hours and a half. I was able to work a lot with it, for recording all the stuffs that I decided to record, and the consumption of energy is very little, and this is unusual for a thermal unit. Okay? Plus, you have it here, a slot for the SD card, memory card, and then here you have the USB for a external power unit. This is very important because, for example, during the winter time, normally you are not going to stay out in the field for more than 3-4 hours because it's very cold. So the standard batteries are more than enough. But in the summertime, when you are culling for wild boars on the crops, you need to stay out more hours. Maybe I don't want to say all night long, but quite a bit, 4-6 hours. Maybe you can decide to have both the system, okay? So very flexible, and this flexibility is exactly what you need for, okay? If you call at night in winter, at night during the summertime, you are always in the perfect condition for what it concerns the power, okay? Then let's start to talk about the two focusing rings. The first one here is for focusing the reticle and the icons that are on the screen, and then you have a very ergonomic ring here with a lever in order to be able to focus your target. So in this way you always have the maximum focusing of the target and on the reticle, which is very important during night times. With the thermal devices, this is mandatory to have a perfect system of focusing, okay? This is a user-friendly device, so it has a very complete menu, but it's very easy to operate. It's very easy to change your decision on the menu through the classic pad with the 4 arrows to up and down, left and right, plus the central button, which is to switch on and off the device, plus to use it during the menu settings, okay? Another thing very important is that this instrument allows you to have five different reticle zeroing. So in this way you can use 5 different kind of ammunition. For example, a subsonic, a standard soft point, a premium bullet, a full metal jacket bullet for practicing at the shooting range, and maybe a high performance cartridge for long range shooting. The system of zeroing is very simple, and once you have aligned the axis of the barrel with the axis of the reticle, with just 2 or 3 shots you are able to zero your rifle, okay, and the instrument. This is very important. 5 different ammunition, so you can be very flexible from the varmint to the culling and different kind of animals, from the smallest prairie dogs to the biggest wild boars. Okay, that's very important. For what it concerns the sight, the thermal sight on the screen, you can switch on 5 different kind of view. There is the standard green, then you have the hot white, which this means that you can see everything on white and all the heat object or animals in black. Then there is the counterpart, the hot black, and you're gonna see in white all the animals or the eating object. Okay, then you have 2 different complete colorful screens. There is the hot rainbow and the standard rainbow, and in this case you can see the animal, for example, with different colors depending upon which kind of organ is pointing. For example, the boiling room, you can see it in red, then the other parts of the animal you can see in yellow, and the other part of the surroundings you can see in green, blue, or purple. Okay. Okay. Now let's see together the other main features. For example, the first one is that you can count on 10 different reticles available. You have 4 ballistic reticles, 2 in mil dot, in mil hash, and 2 in MOA. Every one has 2 versions. One is with the central part opened and just a dot. This is very useful when you have to shoot small animals. And then you have the complete reticle, which is useful when you have to shoot at longer distance with bigger animals. Then you have the 3 main type of central dot configuration. One is the simple dot, the other one is the triangle, and the other one is the circle with the central dot. Then you have other 3 reticles, I can say the standard reticles. One is the standard duplex, another one is a German force style reticle, and another one is with the dot, a central dot. Then he has 2 horizontal lines and the vertical line, okay, which is very clear and very simple, very effective. So depending upon which kind of animals you have to shoot, you can choose on one of the 10 reticles. So you have reticles for longer shot, for standard shots, for fast moving animals, or running animal, or smaller animal, big animal. So whatever you need, you will find. Then every reticle is available in 9 different colors, from black, white, red, orange, yellow, light blue, blue, pink. Why all these colors? Because depending upon the kind of reticle that you have chosen, and depending upon one of the 5 types of palette on the screen, you will find that not all the colors are perfect. So you have to choose which one is perfect for that situation, for that viewing that you have chosen. So that's why the manufacturer decided to have 9 different colors and 10 different reticle setups, okay? So in this way, I mean, when you have to buy a thermal device, you really need to have the more when you buy a thermal device, what you need is the maximum available flexibility, and that's why Sightmark decided to give to this to put in this instrument all these features, okay, all these different possibilities, okay. As I told you, is a user-friendly device, but is at the same point is high technology. Sightmark decided to mount in this device also a recording system for videos and for photographs, so for shots, and plus they added the sound, okay, so you can hear the shooting, the shots, everything that will surround your position on the hunting field. And this is a very important thing, especially for all those guys who loves to record their hunting or shooting sessions, okay? So the menu, as I told you, is very simple, but it's very complex. You can adjust the brightness, the contrast. You can have the possibility to up-to-date the firmware, because in the future maybe there will be also rather higher number of reticle settings. So exactly everything that you need in this instrument, you will get it, okay, at a phenomenal price, I must say. I cannot say anything about the price for now, but it will be very, very interesting, okay. Okay, now no more talking. I want to show you what I was able to do in daylight condition in this morning and yesterday night. So you will see something very interesting. You will see all the 10 types of reticles or the 9 colors available, and also you will see the 5 different palettes of screen viewing, okay, for this instrument. Okay, let's see what I do. Okay guys, let me show you now the 5 different palettes of the Sightmark Wraith thermal unit 216 times 35. This is the white hot unit palette. Now we change, ok, ecco questa invece è la thermal classica. This is the classic thermal rainbow. Questa è la classica termica rainbow. Ecco, ora siamo alla green. Now we are at the green mode, classic green mode. Questa è la classica modalità verde. Ecco, questa è la hot rainbow. This is the rainbow. Okay. This is the black hot. Questa è la black hot. adesso siamo passati alla white hot. This is the white hot. Okay. Now we have the classic rainbow. Questa è una classica rainbow. Questa, siamo tornati alla green, and so now we are again on the green, so 5 pallets in total, quindi 5 totali palette. Okay guys, let me show you something about the zoom of the bright thermal. Mind that the first two operation 2 times and 4 times are optical, then from 4 to 16 we have the digital zooming. Okay, now we are at 2, then now we are at 4, then we go to 6, and so on up to the maximum, which is 16. Okay, it is obvious that at 16 you can see some pixels, but this is normal. Mind that in normal hunting or warming condition you are going to shoot at maximums between 6 and 8 average. Okay, let's turn the zoom down a little bit progressively until we reach again the minimum enlargement. Wow, very good. Now let's change. This is white hot. Before we had the black hot. Then we have the standard rainbow. Now we are at green. Now we are at another rainbow. Then again at black hot. Ora siamo di nuovo a 2x con la palette black hot. Ora vi faccio vedere la white hot, poi vi faccio vedere la rainbow standard, poi passiamo alla green e poi now I am going to show you the 10 different reticles available on this Sightmark Wraith thermal unit, and all the 9 colors. Okay, This is the most popular mill hash reticle with half hash between the various mill horizontal lines. Okay, this is a very simple dot with cross with very long horizontal lines. This is a simple dot in white color. This is the third available color, is orange, and the reticle is a very basic reticle with a central little dot, two horizontal lines, and one vertical line on the inferior part, the lower part. Okay. Okay. This reticle resembles a duplex with just the vertical upper line a little bit thinner than the other three lines. Basically is the duplex, okay? And this is the yellow flesh color. Okay, well, now is the turn of the green color, and this is a normal, it looks like a German bow, but it's not, but it is a normal crosshair, very basic, but very good, let's say. Okay, this is a very interesting reticle. It's a classic red dot unit reticle in light blue. It has a central dot and then a circle. Okay, it's very interesting, very effective, especially if you have to shoot fast. Okay. Okay, now another classic military style central dot is a triangle with just the two oblique sides. Okay, is a dark blue, and this is a very nice and useful reticle for fast acquisition, especially if you are using semi-automatic rifles or carbine. It's in dark blue, so this is the 8th available color. This is the Pink Lady reticle. Is a classic MOA reticle in pink. This is for long shots, especially useful in the military or in the varmint compartment. Very useful. Okay guys, this is a millhash reticle in black color. This is a super classic reticle that we know very well. Okay, it's a very nice reticle, very complete. Okay, this is a millhash reticle, but with the central dot completely separated. Okay, this is a well-made varmint reticle, especially if you have to shoot little animals and you want to make an accurate shot.